our talent display tonight.
Absolutely. Keith, this is a terrific night here at Pan Theater. I can't believe how great it is, particularly because we're sponsored by, Thumbtack Bugle.
That's right. For all your marketing needs.
Yep.
Go to thumbtackbugle.com if you are in the need for postering.
Yeah.
Cool.
Tonight we're going to be performing, like you said, a variety of different acts. We're going to be featuring the talents of all the different members here at Pan Theater. We have, the summer program.
Yeah, so we have a summer program coming up for teens here. There's a GoFundMe for that. If you care to give a little drop in the hat, go to there's a little, website link up on the desk and help us out. Thank you if you already have. It means a lot to help Oakland youth discover theater arts.
We're taking donations, and we are also looking for teenagers that have nothing to do this summer. If you want to keep them busy, this is the place to be.
Yeah. Pan Theater also has improv classes and workshops coming up. We have Jamie Warren next week, and we have dojos on Sunday
At 4:30.
at 4:30. All right, everybody, how you all feeling? Good. Now I want to introduce one of America's best stand-ups right here. The finest of Oakland and the Bay Area has to offer. The legendary Captain Cole, who is standing right here next to me.
Oh my God!
Without further ado, here we go.
How we living, team?
Yeah!
Oh, it's terrific. I love these brand new lights. They're so bright I had to get out of my hat. Anyone here been cut off by a Tesla recently? Oh, good. I'm not alone. Man, those guys are just more entitled than a politician, aren't they? Oh, I mean, it really is in vogue for everybody to be like saving the environment. We're going all electric with everything, right? You know, me, I went the other direction. I drive a Jeep shitbox, you know, and I swear it is the best vehicle you could possibly have there. Any new parents out there? Any parents with driving kids coming up? Will say yes. Yes. Any grandparents with kids coming up? There we go. Yeah. You may want to consider purchasing a Jeep shitbox. No, like seriously, this thing is made out of, absolute steel, right? And I have been doing my part, my American duty, to get these Teslas off the road. Now, usually it's because we're like 5 or 6 deep at a traffic light, and they can't understand what the color green means. So I'm not even able to get out of first gear yet, and I hit them, 5 miles an hour, and these back ends just completely explode. You know? Thank God for USA. They just make all your problems go away. But the best one I had, this guy was trying to get across an intersection and made a right, didn't realize that they were taking the on-ramp and turn right back around and then make another right. Now, I swear, like a mosquito's trying to suck me off, this guy made a bad life decision. Oh, but don't worry about him. He's dead now. He's fine. I said I was doing my part. People are actually often surprised to learn that I am a great source of medical information. When I am not here proselytizing as the prostitute of truth, in my taxable life, I am a fitness geisha. Because I make old men huff and puff until they can't go no more. I'm a cash-only business, and what I'm really selling is friendship. Hey, as any feminist in the room can attest, money is a thing that men play with. And I love it when they let me play with it too. That's how I can afford to let women play with it. Hey, my style of humor may be hard to swallow, but it is fun to eat. But no, you know, the person who was actually most surprised was a groupie of mine, and we were leaving the movies. And as you do, the conversation naturally drifted towards, is it about the head or the shaft? And any guy in the room can tell you, it's all about the head. I was so excited to share my medical information with her that when the Y chromosome kicks in, the clitoris takes its best friend, the gonads, and they just Thelma and Louise their way out of the body as far as they can. And they turn to each other and they go, "Brother!" She went from female to male. Armed with this new information, she couldn't wait to get back to her place. We were running up the stairs, clothes were flying off left and right. We dove into bed, and out of her nightstand, she pulled what I have now learned is called a womanizer. Does anybody know what this is? Yeah. No? That's only because you've heard this joke. A womanizer is a feminine hygiene product, and it's a little rubber ring, and it just goes right on the beam. Now, she placed this thing on the end of my penis, and I swear it was like having MDMA injected directly into my cock. I swear, hand to God, ever since then, I have identified as a lesbian.
Yeah!
Oh God is just as good as a laugh. I'm going No.
Oh God.
What's funny is, like, in gay culture, there's all kinds of different animals now, right? Like, you've all heard of bears and cubs, otters, right? I'm a rooster, because I'm the only cock that needs to be involved. See? I'm all organic. You can pick me up at Whole Foods, because I'm in posse meat. Because I'm like the lesbian that when the coven gathers together, the one that's way too excited to be using the strap-on. Her Top Gun name would be Manpower.
Oh God.
I got one rolling. But no, I tell you, being a fitness geisha is absolutely terrific. It's how I can be here in California and I can enjoy my absolute Zen garden. I swear, quality of life pro tip: just take care of your piece of the garden and everything will sort itself out. My favorite room in the house is the patio. And that pun never gets the laugh it deserves. Because outside is where I get to smoke weed. Oh, I'm such a copious smoker, I hit more trees than a blind Tarzan. No, because immediately after 420, it's 422. Revenge of the Kush. This is why I always get all of my friends to come over whenever I'm smoking. But because I'm out in the middle of the woods, all of my friends are bluebirds, squirrels, deers, coyotes. I've got so many woodland critters, I identify as a Disney princess. No. Gavin Newsom has declared me to be a natural disaster because I'm more lit than Joan of Arc. Usually that one gets a really bad reaction. I know. I'm very religious too. And that's why I'm up here. No, it's true. Through the magic of bureaucratic busy work, legally speaking, we're all attending church right now. Yeah. Oh yeah, no. You're saved. Well, because what's the best job anyone could have nowadays? Anybody?
Fitness geisha.
A fitness geisha. That's close, but it's taxable. No, the best job anyone could have is being the leader of a cult of personality. Because the only difference between a cult and a religion is number of members. No, we actually just got through the holiest part of the calendar just now. We had Lent, then we had St. Patrick's Day, and then we had 420. Oh no, because to an Orthodox hypocrite, Lent is the holiest part of the year. Because there are 25 cheat days built into the thing. Because Catholics love indulgences. Oh, that's not good enough for you? You don't like me making fun of religion? That's all right. I'm a tax-deductible super PAC as well. I am running a writing campaign for any position you want. Because I don't care where I'm getting elected, you're getting the Ron Swanson experience. I'm just here to collect a paycheck. Thank you very much. My name is Captain Cole. Follow me on all of my favorite social media, Instagram, Thank you very much.
Hell yeah! Our next comic is a Pan Theater own. He's been working really hard on his new material tonight, so first time ever. Let's hear it up for John.
Hey. All right. How many of you have heard about the TikTok where they're asking women, like, would you rather be stuck in the woods with a bear or with a man you don't know very well? And most of the women who surveyed who answered said they'd rather be with the bear. So you probably heard of that unless you yourself have been in a bear's cave, for the last couple of weeks. But anyway, it's, one thing is that a lot of men are freaking out over this. And I'm just like, nothing really makes you show that you're not dangerous and not, just prone to rage than screaming at women who, put some joke thing on TikTok. But anyway, but probably know about that. Anyway. There's a lot of things that made me think. I did some homework on this because I had some questions about bears, and it's not like the old days and you have to go use the set of encyclopedias your parents bought when you were a baby and stuff like that. I could go look it up. And so it answered some of my questions here. Like, I was thinking, well, okay, what kind of bears might you run into? And then, I was bored with most of the answers I got, so I thought, like, well, how about a Pooh Bear? Pooh Bear is just gonna, he might need some help from the lady, hey lady, I'm stuck in this, honey pot, can you help me out here? And no, that's not a sexual metaphor, it's an actual pot of honey. They say tut-tut, it looks like rain. It likes honey. And for people that might ask me, well, hey, I'd like to know a little bit about this wasp and hornet spray that I've been hearing about, because this is really kind of if you'll pardon the pun, it's a bear when I have to try and get this out from the beehive. And, you might see one of Pooh's relatives, Paddington Bear, but he would just be in the woods because he's lost, he's just like, I'm just looking for some, fish and chips and want to find Paddington Station, but, anyway, but he's adorable, he's not likely to hurt anybody. And then, of course, you might run into some that are a little more aggressive, you might run into Fozzie Bear, Muppet will just be telling you, like, he'll tell you really stupid jokes, and then waka waka waka. But I'm pretty sure the average person could take Fozzie Bear in a fight if they had to. Then there's the koala bear. Now the koala bear, it's our friend from down under, and there's a few there. Now one thing you might not know about koala bears is they are stoned all the time, 24/7. And I am not making this up, it's not a metaphor. No, they eat eucalyptus leaves, which I don't know the chemistry of it, but basically they're just stoned all the time. So that's why they're like that. They're just kind of, hanging there, hey, what's going on, dude? And, so it's all good. But one other really weird thing about them is they all have chlamydia. Yeah, the sexual disease, they do. They have chlamydia. And so, I mean, I'm just saying, if you're a lady and you're stuck, or if you're into bears, I don't care what your gender is, anything. Be careful with the koalas. You might want to bring some of that feminine hygiene stuff, but monostat, whatever it's called, because that's going to be, you want to watch out for that. But then there's ones that are easier, because, Care Bears, for example. You run into a Care Bear, they've got it right literally on their belly, like what their emotion is. So, like, as long as you don't find, homicidal maniac bear, you should be okay, Mostly they're just kind of happy. And then, of course, you might, depending on where you are in the country, or, tourism, etc., you might run into the Chicago bear. Now, the Chicago bear's a pretty good bear. He's just looking for some, Vienna beef hot dogs and some sausages. And, maybe I get gyro, barbecue. He might talk your ear off about how the Bears were better when, Ditko was playing for, was their total. Basically pretty good guy. And, now the Chicago Bear, you're like, well, John, Chicago's a big city. It's almost as big as New York. How's a bear going to get in there, man? Because bears are smart. They say smarter than your average bear, well, even the average bear is pretty smart. He knows how to walk in there, just put on a Bears jersey, walk in there, and if there's some hairy guy, say, yeah, everything's going all right. Hey, pizzeria uno, that's my favorite, all right, And so they go through there, and, bears, they've been trying to make some inroads, literally and figuratively, because, we keep building new subdivisions and things like that. And so they get used to it. I mean, and this is real stuff, too. Like, you got bears near Lake Tahoe, and they find pizza and fried chicken from restaurants, and tourists keep giving it to them. So, after a while, they're like, hey, screw this berries and stuff, I just eat pizza, So that really works. But then you have to, well, what am I going to do? See, we can cooperate with the bear. Because one thing, if you have bears in your hot tub, you can say, well, all right, I'll tell you what. One way, it's pretty bad. We got to shoot you, and he's like, well, it's going to be one of those, tranquilizer things, those are pretty cool, man. No, it's going to be a police officer who's going to shoot you in the head. You're going to be dead. And so they say, okay, why shouldn't we? Because I'm going to give you a job. You just hang out. If somebody comes in here, you just say, hey, I'm just a Chicago bear, but, a grizzly is going to be coming, and, the polar bears are going to be coming, and they're going to be pissed if you're here, so I would really get out of here if I were you. And, anyway, bears, as they say, they're resourceful omnivores. Now, the one thing is, most bears do not attack humans. They won't try to eat them. And that's the problem. Is, the brown bear, mostly they like to eat roots, and sometimes they'll eat an animal if it has to for protein. A black bear will do the same thing. Basically, they're vegetarian. They might eat bees, but that kind of makes sense. If you're going after honey, I guess you better have a taste for bees, because you got to do something with that bee that's coming after you. And that's great. But who is the murderous motherfucker of the bear world? That is the polar bear. And now someone asked me, yeah, John, but they live way above the tree line. They're not going to be coming down. Like, how do you know? If they get smart, they can come down there. They can say, oh, just get dirty, say, hey, I'm just a grizzly bear, everything's cool, brown bear, no problem. Ah, got you, And then you're going to say, geez, I wish I had listened to John. All right, but anyway, they won't do that. They may do a few things, Basically, they're just, Another reason I think most bears don't attack humans is the kind of bear who attacks a polar bear, especially not the kind of person, that's always going to be, you've all lived long enough that you've heard whatever newspaper you grew up listening, reading is state news briefs. It's always some drunken idiot, went into the polar bear habitat and attacked them, and these bears are going to be like, okay, what's going on? Who woke me up in the middle of the night? Oh, it's one of these drunken assholes, So they're going to attack him, and they're going to say, okay, should we kill him? Well, yeah, we'll try to get rid of the evidence so that when the cops are going to go, we don't know what happened. And they do it, and it's just like, ugh, why do these guys chase like Bud Light and Marlboro Reds? This is disgusting, So, you want to watch out for that. Anyway, what I have to say here is, bears, they have made more inroads than you think. For example, what was one of the big movies of the 70s? the Bad News Bears. Where do you think they got that idea? Walter Macchio, he was gonna be, he was that, but hey, they were gonna have Yogi Bear. And there you go, that's another bear we're gonna talk about is Yogi Bear. He's always asking for that picnic basket, there you go. He just says, well, I just want a picnic basket, and you get boo-boo, I don't know if that's such a good idea, Yogi, and one thing I want to go with you is just, how many of you are familiar with Chris Rock? Chris Rock fans out here? Woo! All right. Chris Rock, okay. So you probably have seen on the internet or, they're like, this whole thing, like how not to get shot by the police, how not to get your ass kicked by the police, that kind of thing. He just talks about it. He just says, well, one of the things is, I was just thinking, well, what if Chris Rock was a bear himself? He'd just be like, come out here, maybe coming after the brown and the bears, but, it's the goddamn white polar bears. Those are the ones killing everybody. But they've got the good PR. You see the polar bear, they've got themselves the Coke and Santa and all that. Come on, in the real world, he would be drinking that Coke, he would fuck up Santa, he would fuck up his shit, he'd say, yeah, take that. Except maybe he wouldn't, because he might say, hey, this stuff is good. And you realize, hey, all right, thank you.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Now we're about ready to get into the long form improv portion of tonight's show. So I'm gonna need everybody on stage, please. We're performing. Come on. All right. Now, let's introduce ourselves, man. Let's go.
Cool.
Miguel.
Keith.
Joanna.
Alex.
John.
And I'm Elgin. And what we're about ready to do for you guys is a long form that we've been working on, introducing extended play.
Thomas, I don't think I can do this anymore. I need to branch out.
Well, I'm not trying to stop you from branching out, but let's just keep the partnership together. You can branch out and still, we can still be partners.
And still do all the things that I have to do around here. I can branch out and continue my responsibilities at the strawberry patch.
Seth, it's okay. The strawberry patch wants to take care of itself. That's what happens with annual plants. They grow, they do well. Now they've taken root, just like our business is about to take off, Seth. It's fine though. You can also branch out.
You keep saying that, and I really want to, but I can't just leave you hanging when the business is about to expand. You just said that. We're going big places, and there's a lot of work.
Look at that. Look at how red that is. You're going to walk away from that kind of produce? I mean, you're telling me this highway has got a lot of traffic on it. People are streaming down here. Our signage is just right now.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm not saying I don't like strawberries anymore. I still want to invest in our business.
Okay.
I just can't be here anymore with you.
How can you invest in the business and not be here with me? I mean, it's sweat equity. That's what it is.
Sweat
Don't-
equity. It's the side of the road. You think other people aren't throwing their strawberry ends onto the road?
No, I don't think that's a common practice. I have never seen a person here in Town throw a strawberry tip.
This is why I can't deal with this relationship anymore, Thomas. We have two different viewpoints. You're talking about throwing strawberry tips, what, in the compost?
Yes.
The earth is our compost.
That is bull. Look, this is our compost.
Don't open that. Don't open that next to me. It's too stinky.
Well, that's what having a farm is all about.
That's why I want to leave. I can't deal with the smell, how callous my hands get tilling these strawberry fields, the annoying side of the road customers.
That's fresh manure. That's good for the soil, good for the plants. Just throw that around.
So it's okay
put
to
some
throw
in
that
my
onto the road.
pockets
You can
and
throw that
just
onto the
toss
road and
it
not
as
strawberries.
I walk. What? No, they're two very different things.
And we're two very different people.
I don't see it that way. I see it as we are like two strawberries on one plant. One of us is a mature strawberry. The other one is just coming to maturity.
I didn't want to say this in front of you.
Then don't. Don't. Hold it. You know what? Just like an email. You wait, hold, don't send an email when you're mad. Don't say something to your partner when you haven't thought it through 100%.
I've thought this decision through a lot, Thomas.
That's your problem. You've been thinking too much.
That is my problem. I think too much, and I think too long and hard about things, and I've been thinking long and hard about berries. And
Are you saying that you're...
I'm gonna make blueberries.
Do you know how long a blueberry bush takes till you get a full harvest from it?
Yeah,
You're going to have to invest years.
but it's years that I'll get to sit back and watch them grow and work on my novel and all the things that I wanted to do while we're just sitting here tilling these strawberry fields year after year.
You have told me some of the plot line of your novel, and you've been throwing out ideas for months. I can honestly say I have not heard one yet that would...
You're saying that Captain Blueberry and the Strawberry Bandit is not captivating?
That's a cartoon or a t-shirt or a bumper sticker.
It
That's
can't
not
work.
a novel.
You can't work with words on the written page?
No, I have never seen you write anything down. Chalk on a sign that says a basket for $3, 2 for $5 is not a novel. It's not even the start of a novel.
You have to start somewhere. This is my experience. This is my history. Why do you think I've been here so long? I've been practicing, and I will get words on an actual piece of paper someday.
Well, look, I want you to spend today thinking about it. Put your apron on. Don't get berry juice on your clothes. Get out there, enjoy yourself. Keep a smile on your face. Sell strawberries. Look at the people's reaction. Take it in. And don't throw any husks on the road.
We got nothing planned this weekend, Freddie. I mean, what are we gonna do? We're gonna go fill up the refrigerator again? Freddie. Hey. This weekend.
Yeah, this weekend.
You know, where are my keys?
Ramon, we go through this every weekend.
Yeah,
You say we have nothing to do,
well, we meal prep on Sundays.
right? And then we cook
On Sunday. Yeah, we meal prep on Sunday.
Sundays, and then we cook it on Monday.
And Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday
Thursday,
and
Friday,
Friday.
Saturday, we pre-meal prep, the meal
We
prep.
go shopping, exactly.
Sunday, thank you.
Right, if you're just gonna be sitting here and like pre-prepping the meal prepping, I'm gonna pre-prep your prepping, and I'm gonna go to the store.
So what you're saying is you're gonna pre-prep my pre-prep, your pre-prep of prepping my
No,
prep,
no, no,
or going to the store to prep the prep.
No, what I'm saying is, I am going to take the meal prep, pre-prepping that you're prepping right now, and I'm gonna prep for your pre-prep of the prepping and the prep over at the store.
You're taking my meal prep, pre-prep, the prep, take to the store to prep, my meal prep, that I've been prepping since 5 o'clock this morning to prep our prep, the meal prep that we normally prep.
Exactly, and all I need are my keys.
Did you check your pockets?
Yeah, I checked my pockets.
Did you check your back pocket?
It's not here. You know, I swear,
Say it. I know what you've been saying.
you
swear-
took the car last night, didn't you?
Yes, I did. I took the car. Ramon, I took it. And I went down to the pier. Yes, I did.
You got fish for meal prepping?
Yes. And I'm gonna cook the fish tonight.
There's mercury in that!
We need
Freddie.
We need to try something new. I'm tired of chicken.
No! Chicken, rice, broccoli, that's all you need!
Boring.
It's
I'm going-
everything your body needs. Do you want to keep your six-pack?
No.
So I see you're selling strawberries there, huh?
Yeah,
So 3 for $5?
yeah.
Well, yeah, is that negotiable? I got some blueberries. I can trade you blueberries.
I'm not allowed around blueberries.
Is this a Willy Wonka kind of thing going on? Maybe blueberries, something like that?
Is there something wrong with your blueberries?
No, but I mean, that's weird.
It's sounding like there's something magical about your blueberries. And I'm a little bit scared.
I wasn't supposed to tell anybody, but yeah, they're magical. That's why I was going to trade a person some strawberries.
Some regular, not magical strawberries.
Yeah, I mean, it's all great fun until you get tired of it. When you're rolling around and you're like this and you're blue, people look at you like, oh my God, it's a Smurf.
That sounds dangerous.
Not really. It's just you can bounce around.
Does it wear off?
Yeah. Do I look like a giant blueberry right
This
now?
happened to you?
It happened to me. It's why I don't want to eat any more of them. I'm getting tired of it, but I figured I could trade with you.
So instead of just throwing them away, you're going to pass these magic blueberries off on me.
Well, yeah, if you'll trade with me. I mean, otherwise I'll trade with somebody else. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
All right.
I'll let you try one for free.
I'm not eating those, but I'll trade you.
You'll trade me? Okay, here you go. Oh, thank you. Nice doing. All right, a little strawberry. It's tasty.
It's not going to turn you red, don't worry.
Okay. Not even if I eat a whole bunch of them?
I mean, I don't think you can OD on strawberries, but I've never tried it.
All right, well, okay, that's kind of
I mean, there could be a goal on your way home.
Oh, all right, well, yeah. Yeah, I think it's strawberries, but
Even the green part. That is crazy.
it's fiber. You want to be regular. Otherwise, what are you going to do? You're going to be constipated and you're walking around and that's no good.
You're an odd fellow.
Yes, Thomas? I see you're fishing for more trout.
You've joined me, Freddie. Looks nice. The secret Saturday fishing getaway.
Is this
Freddie?
the Instagram
Freddie?
fishing place?
Freddie, you brought a +1?
I'm sorry, Thomas. Janine just followed me. I couldn't deny her. Janine, honey, this is our
This is our secret Saturday fishing excursion.
Secret Saturday fishing excursion.
The secret has just been let out, Thomas.
Freddie?
So
Yes.
Things do change between friends, don't they?
Yes, they do, Thomas. Yes, they do. Things have changed between Ramon and I, and now things are changing between you and I. Janine, honey,
Who's Ramon?
and now things are going to change between
I
me
see
and
you haven't told her. You haven't told her, have you, Freddie? Complex web of relationships.
Honey, Ramon is a personal friend of mine.
How personal?
He makes him have abs.
The six-pack of abs I have is because of Ramon. Yes, the tight butt is Ramon's as well.
I'm okay with Ramon.
Thomas,
Ramon does good work.
Thomas,
Freddie.
I'd like to thank you for turning me on to fish. Ramon didn't like it at first. He still doesn't like it.
It was special while it lasted.
Yes, it was. Reel her in. Reel her in. Come on. See her. See her. Come on. You got it, man. You got it. Come on. Eye of the tiger. Eye of the tiger. Reel it in. Come on. No pain, no gain. Don't let the fish conquer you. Conquer the fish. Conquer the fish. Conquer. Conquer. Conquer.
What's up with you?
Call the 8-pound bass.
It's a nice one.
It's a beautiful one.
I'm glad I get to keep it all by myself. For myself, to myself.
Thomas.
Oh, he's
Thomas.
changed. He needs to share with you. Thomas is a dick.
Janine,
Yes, me?
things will never be the same. Things have changed.
Ramon.
It is so great that you have been here working with me in the Instagram package. You're going to be Insta-ready!
Yes!
Instantaneously!
Yes! Oh, I can't wait.
Oh,
What's that gonna do for her though? I mean, how's that gonna elevate her?
Likes, and love!
Exactly.
Likes and love!
it will give her likes and
Love!
love
Likes and love!
on the internet, and it will boost her self-esteem.
Oh, wow.
I'll be a person.
You're gonna be boosted.
Mm-hmm.
That's fantastic. You deserve it. Janine, you know what? You've been the center of this town for so long. And now finally you're getting some of the attention you deserve.
I deserve it.
Exactly. And now that we're going to have the bright lights on you, you need to be Insta-ready.
Insta-ready.
Exactly. So, the first thing that we're going to do is we have to have a before shot.
Well, I'm kind of,
This is about Janine. This
Yeah.
is Janine's Instagram.
My likes, my loves. Get your own likes and loves. Mine.
Janine
Wait a
pays me
minute,
to make Janine good.
but I mean, I want Janine to feel good, but I want to feel good too.
You can also have an
Why
Instagram
does this have
tag.
to be, why does this have to be like a zero-sum thing where Janine feels great and I feel, you know, not good about myself?
Because
Before
happiness is a
or after.
choice.
Your misery makes me look more attractive.
Exactly. Janine,
Well, you're
our new
very
Instagram,
attractive
we're going
then.
to put you next to Carl all the time, so you are brighter.
Oh, I will shine like a star.
Yes.
Next to this
Wait a minute.
Over here, over here, over here.
piece of.
Carl, be a sad sack. Ah!
You're in my life, Carl. Stand behind.
Oh, these are beautiful. Let me just AI correct all of them real fast. Look how beautiful you
Oh,
are.
I don't even need to work out.
You're Insta ready. Oh, Janine, this is going to be a wonderful relationship. I'm going to make you a star.
But I am a star. I don't need you anymore. Why should I work out? I look great. I had the before and the after right now.
I guess you
She has
don't
a
need
point.
Ramon to make you Insta ready.
Not for that.
Bye, Ramon. I never liked you anyway. What?
I liked Ramon.
Well, then why did you just tell him to go away?
I didn't want to pay him. I just wanted.
Well, he never brought up money.
He was trying to sell me a package.
It's just not working.
I know, Seth.
Every time I try to get through to him, he shoots me down.
I share the same name, Seth.
I know.
So,
I thought it would be easier is if I can get through to you, I can get through to him. You guys are basically identical.
I know. That's what I was trying to get to. We're both Thomases.
Yeah.
Thomases think alike.
Except you think my book idea is cool.
It's because it is cool. I mean, look at the sign. It's got the red middle with the black border and then the white border on all the letters, and it's got the cool strawberry.
You'll notice I started to sketch in blueberries to kind of hint at my reveal.
Foreshadowing.
Yeah.
The foreshadowing is insane.
See, that is what I'm talking about. You get it. You get my artistic vision. Thomas doesn't.
Well, Thomas loves his.
Not you, Thomas.
Seth, I know.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yes. Are you sure?
I don't know anymore.
You don't. That's okay. I'm here for you, Seth.
Thank you, Thomas.
We broke through.
We did. We had a
You
moment.
broke through to a Thomas.
Now I can break through to all the Thomases.
Exactly.
I just have to believe in myself and know that Captain Blueberry and the Strawberry Kid is a good idea.
I mean, it's really incredibly esoteric concept. I mean, the contrast of red versus blue is just primordial.
It's instantly identifiable.
I know.
It's in every Disney movie poster.
Exactly.
You know how a compost bin?
Do you want to go fishing?
I like that.
Hello. My name is Wojtek. What's yours?
I forgot at this point.
You forgot your name? Oh, I hate when that happens. Would you like a blueberry?
Thank you.
Good, no?
Yes, it's very good. Thank you very much.
Are you from here originally?
Yes, I am.
That's great. I just moved here. I moved here from Poland. I'm Polish bear. Okay, I'm Polish human citizen.
Get some coffee.
Thank you. Coffee, very good. Very warm.
Yes, coffee is meant to be warm.
Coffee, very warm.
Order up,
Thank you. Thank you.
Freddie.
Thomas.
Am I interrupting?
Enjoy your meal.
I shall. Don't worry, you weren't interrupting anything. That was just an old acquaintance.
Seems very hostile. I would be afraid that he might adulterate your food, but okay.
Me and Thomas. Huh.
Oh, is he is buddy? He is buddy of yours? Or former buddy? No longer buddy?
He was a buddy.
Oh. How did you become not buddy? It's sad when you lose your buddies. My buddies were killed in war. That's different.
Well, me and my buddy had a falling out over another friend coming in to our special time.
Oh, I see. You only have so many berries, and now you have a friend, and you're supposed to share with interloper who probably didn't bring any twigs or berries or anything.
You from the forest? Because you do a lot of twigs and berries and metaphors and everything. Are you a forest people?
I am a very foresty. Yes, it's very good. It's you know, you wouldn't know it, but I'm 90 years old, but I lots of antioxidants in me.
You're dying. You don't look a day over 25.
Well, that's what I'm saying. See, it's a very good diet. Eat lots of blueberries, and then you know, they got strawberries and things, and you know, this is why I moved here. I see there's lots of berries. I can live maybe another 20, 30 years.
Wow.
So you should try. And don't forget, you'll meet somebody other than this Thomas. You know, he seems like a real, how do I say it? A person whose parents were not married. What's the word for that? You know.
You a bastard?
Bastard. Yes, bastard.
Sometimes he can be, but Thomas is he's a good guy. So.
He's a good guy. Okay. Well, anyway, well, I guess you'll have to grin and bear it, and you know, things will get better. So.
Yes, and you, my friend, and the blueberry diet, please continue it. And whatever foresty stuff you have, please continue that.
Oh, yeah.
Much prosperity, much wealth too.
All right.
I'm glad you enjoyed the coffee.
They're right. Live well, live long, and prosper. And
Oh, you're a Star Trek fan?
oh, I love Star. Yeah, of course. William Shatner. He's almost as old as me, and you know, you see, that's why he's alive, because he's like the.
You're a Shatner fan?
I am. He's the best. You know, Picard is okay, but you know, I mean, what's this John Luke stuff?
What do you mean Picard's okay? That's the preeminent captain of Star Trek, Picard.
He's the preeminent, but I mean, all he does is get upset and go like this with his face palm. You know what? That is.
Well, all Kirk does is try to match women like a pimp.
And
Doesn't
he
lead
does it.
anything. Spock was a true leader of that enterprise. Picard runs the ship.
But I mean, hey, Kirk could mac on the ladies, and he knew the guy with no emotions. You know, Dr. Spock. Oh, that's the baby guy. Anyway, he could, you know, that's called delegating authorities.
No, that's called trying to get your rocks off without paying attention to what's happening. The Romulans almost took them over twice.
Thomas, you went through my trash pile.
I just thought that was, you know, that's just my,
That's just my word.
you know, sorry. Yeah, it's all good.
You can't take over the diner after 9 p.m.
What's that?
You can't take over the diner after 9 p.m.
I'm not taking it over. I'm going to share the space. I want to
put
share.
your strawberries over on table 7, and now you are on table 9 and 8.
It's a way of giving back. I just want to give back to people that, you know, folks that are up late, they need a little smile, something to put a little pep in their life.
I need coffee, Thomas.
They can eat coffee, and what's better than dipping a strawberry into a little sugar and eating it, and then
Who does that?
I do it. And
Really?
you should try it too.
I should try it too.
I don't want to, you know what? I've got permission to do this, so it's all good. Let's not argue about it again. Excuse me. See, you're doing a good job. I appreciate what you do.
Yes, I keep things clean. You mess things up.
You're using a little bit too much chemical in your water, though. I think that's not good for the planet, but I'm not.
I put in the bleach strips.
Let me just open up some of these. Get a little fresh air in here. I mean,
That's the cold night air.
yeah, that's right. Well, you know what? That's okay. That's okay, because that's like a compromise. We're compromising. We let some fresh air in, and then we shut out the fresh air.
Thomas, can you please leave? It's 9:05.
There's nobody here.
It's
just you
9:05.
and me. Let's just.
You're not supposed to be here
This
after
is
9.
this could be you and me time. I've always wondered what's inside that teddy bear-like, pseudo-dignified cafe employee.
It's called owner-operator.
Okay, owner-operator. That sounds fancy. But you have an old rag in your hand and you're washing down surfaces, but that's cool. You're a teddy bear.
Thomas, I am.
Okay. Thank you. See, I broke through.
You broke through,
And you know what? Strawberries did that.
but you added sugar.
It,
That's not normal. Strawberries taste great on their own.
I didn't know you felt that way. See, again, there's something a little special that you've been holding in tight. You need to let, your stomach muscles must be very tense all the time. Your posture is crazy. Don't you ever want to just hunch over like me?
I do actually, when I go fishing.
Do you eat fish? I don't eat fish. I'm a vegetarian, a true vegetarian, not a public radio vegetarian. That eats fish.
Hey, Thomas.
Oh.
Hey, Thomas.
What are you? Wow,
Didn't expect to see you here.
this is great.
You're supposed to be gone after 9.
Is that why you wanted to be gone?
Yes!
Seth was coming.
Yes, Seth is coming over here.
What the?
I came to see Thomas, Thomas.
Well, I am going to see you bright and early at the farm stand, right?
Tell him.
We're going fishing.
Tomorrow's Thursday, though.
Yeah.
Thursday fish day.
That's
Thursday
a big,
fish day.
That's a big day at the farmer market. I mean, we sell like crazy on a Thursday. The summer residents are coming through and their station wagons and the kids, and you're going to miss all that?
Yeah. Maybe you should offer them some sugar.
Okay.
Just a thought.
Well, I like you're being creative. I hope you will come back on Friday re-energized.
It's time for you to leave, Thomas.
Okay. I
This
know
is
what I'm
Thomas's
not
diner,
doing.
not Thomas's diner.
I know that. I know this is not my diner. I get that. I know that.
Sorry about him.
Let's go fishing.
That's our show!
Oh, I'm Miguel again.
I'm Joanne again.
Keith.
Alex.
Elgin.
John.
Cool.
Come on. Well,
Wow, we have never had such a good crowd here at this small bookstore in Concord. Main Street of Concord. Anyway, we're so proud to have you here, and thank you for showing up, because I know you're all excited to hear a little word from our expert who has brought his book, and he's going to be signing his book as soon as this is all done, so just stay calm. He really wants to sign a copy for you, and he's an expert. But you know what? I've forgotten what he's an expert in. Can somebody tell me, remind me please, what is he an expert in?
Blueberries.
He's an expert in blueberries. Well, you know what? Okay, he is. He really is. He's come all the way from the East Coast, Maine, because that's where blueberries are king, okay? And his name is
Valdo.
Reginald.
third.
Valdo Reginald III has come because he's written a book on blueberries entitled
The
Greatest.
Blueberry.
The Greatest Blueberry Book. You know what? It's a how-to book. It's everything. At the back, there's some great recipes, the history of the blueberry, and it's pretty exciting stuff. And I know that a lot of you fruitarians here have been clamoring for this one. So my first question for you is, do blueberries grow well in the climate here in Northern California?
surprisingly,
They.
Dude.
Surprisingly, they do. Well, that's easy. But why don't I see more blueberry bushes around? Is there a kind of a cultural problem there?
certainly the
Blueberry.
has
No.
No.
cultural.
Fandom.
Here.
There's no fandom. There isn't like a growing surge of excitement. How are we going to achieve that? How are we going to get people more blueberry-centric?
Popularizing
The
Blueberry.
is
part
Of
the
garden
variety.
solution.
of
Blueberries.
The garden variety solution of blueberries, if people would just stumble upon more bushes, I guess what you're saying is they would naturally be inclined to sort of like a light bulb would go off and they'd say, hey, I could do that at my place. Is that right?
Indeed,
you.
Are.
correct.
The
Blueberry.
Is
very
Tasty.
and
prolific.
Period.
It's tasty and prolific. I mean, what was your earliest memory of a blueberry? Back in Maine, your childhood. I assume it's from your childhood.
my
Childhood.
Was.
very
Happy.
And it was filled with blueberry experiences, or what? I mean,
blueberries
Are
Common.
in
Maine.
well, I think that was one of the first things I mentioned. Blueberries are common in Maine. That's true. So what is your favorite, I mean, there's got to be a favorite recipe in the book. Is it a old family recipe?
Ironically,
Blueberry.
Taste.
like
Cobbler.
Grandma's.
cobbler,
It.
Was.
invented
With.
Love.
brown
Sugar.
Tomatoes.
rhubarb,
And.
Whiskey.
So I think that actually the tomato is a fruit as well. So maybe there's somehow they blend better than I realized. And of course the whiskey would evaporate during the cooking process. Is that right?
not
Essentially.
Really.
we
Like.
Taking.
cold
Whiskey.
Straight.
in
The.
Egg.
it
Is.
Very.
refreshing.
And.
Tasty.
Period.
So I guess when you take it in the head, you mean through the mouth. Through the mouth, you take it into the head. And the lightheaded experience that you get makes the blueberry cobbler taste even better, especially because it's been mixed with rhubarb and tomato. Anyway, does anybody else have a question for the doctor about this book before he starts his signing? Anybody out there?
Yeah, do you ever get sick of eating blueberries? They're on your mind all the time. You get sick
Yeah,
of
do
it?
you ever get sick of eating blueberries? Good question.
With
Great.
Compromise.
I
Have.
Gotten.
accustomed
To.
Eating.
blueberries.
Every.
Day.
Period.
So you've compromised with yourself, and okay. So-
Correct.
And it's just evolved into something you can accept every day as blueberries a part of your life.
This
Is.
Very.
correct.
Okay. Yeah, I have a sister-in-law who's very religious, and it almost sounds like you've turned blueberries into a religion.
Blueberries.
Are.
God.
Anybody else with a question? Last question. Last question, anybody? Before the signing starts, I know you're anxious. Keep your seat. Okay, we're gonna form a single line here, and but for now, let me just have the doctor say goodbye and thank you for coming.
Goodbye.
Everyone.
Eat.
Lots.
Of.
Blueberries.
Thank you.
I'm trying to help you, but you got it under control, Elgin. It is rude to stare and stand behind someone.
There's poop on the other benches. Can I was just looking for a clean spot to sit, and
This is the cleanest bench.
but it's taken halfway.
You have a problem with me?
I don't know yet.
Usually you can tell by someone's disposition whether they are friendly or a Foley.
Foley? Are you from the Foley clan? Oh.
explain falls mainly on the plain.
Under the thunder comes asunder.
Oh, thank God. You scared me.
Were the dirty benches a decoy? Did you not trust that I could find you? I am highly trained.
Yes, everyone in the clan is highly trained. You're new, aren't you? You're new. The newbie is freaking me out. Joke's on me.
You are a Foley, and I am a Foley light.
The recruitment has definitely gone down the drain. I'm going to talk to Anton about this.
You gave me your lunch.
You passed the test. You don't want a snack?
I don't eat green apples. Only
They're
red
sliced with caramel. My God, recruitment is totally off the wall.
I shall deliver this forthwith. That means soon. And we shall have the final puzzle piece in place. At Oliver and a Star, I won't be a Foley light anymore. I'll be a full-fledged Foley.
Welcome to the family.
Did you bring an extra bag? I left my suitcase under the truck.
Can I get it? How did you join to go?
Us what now?
Oh.
We're going to be playing a short form game called Sounds Like a Song. So they're going to be doing a scene, and when you hear a line that sounds like it should be a number one in the top 40, just yell out, sounds like a song. Can we get a practice? So everybody on three, we're going to yell out, sounds like a song. So 1, 2, 3.
Sounds like a song.
Okay, we got it. Great. Good. Can we have a location like a bank or an office building with that? Not like that.
Carnival.
Take a carnival.
Carnival.
Thank you so much. Sounds like a song.
Step right up, only 50 cents. Knock down all the pins and you get a teddy bear.
Oh, I want a teddy bear. Honey, get me a teddy bear.
Come
All
on.
right.
Come on, mister, get a teddy bear for your lady. 50 cents.
I'll knock those pins down, no problem.
Sounds like a song.
I'll knock those pins down.
No problem.
I'll knock those pins down.
Right away.
And get you a teddy bear.
'Cause he loves me.
50 cents.
50 cents.
There we go.
All right.
3 tries.
Do it, Carl. Do it. Do it. Do it. Oh, fuck.
That's 1. 2 more
Stay
tries.
optimistic.
Do it. Do it. Do it. God damn it.
That's 2. 1 more for the lady.
Don't you love me, Carl?
Sounds like a song.
Don't you love me? Don't you love me? Knock those fucking pins down.
like you have a very high-strung girlfriend. All she knows how to do is yell at you and berate you. You got one more chance to knock all these pins down, and if you don't, you will have hell to pay in your car. I can see that coming. All right, Carl, one more time. Here we go.
Knock all 15 of them down with one ball.
15.
Warm up.
Stretch. Get your best.
Warm up your arms, not your legs.
It's a whole body experience.
Come on, like you used to do in Little League, Carl. Let's see what you got. And there it goes. 15 down.
Yes! A song. Yes, I finally got a teddy bear I've always wanted. A teddy bear. Thank you, Carl. Now I can leave you. I've only been here because you're warm at night. I want a teddy bear.
I won marital problems. I won.
You won a headache. You won a slight headache because you knocked the pins down. So she won't bitch at you as much tonight.
Didn't you listen to my song? I'm replacing him with this teddy bear.
Oops, I was wrong. Well, Carl, congratulations. You knocked it down, but she's replacing you with a teddy bear.
I'm not that song.
Carl, congratulations. You did knock it down, but she is replacing you with a teddy bear. What pity, what shame. A man is losing his woman to a stuffed inanimate object. If that's not the epitome of being put into place, I don't know what is. Carl, congratulations. You're knocking the pin down and winning the bear. Too bad that your lady has replaced you. And you're lower than dirt. I wish I could not go there.
I knocked down the pins and now I'm alone.
Sounds like a song.
15 pins
And
in
what did
one
you
hit.
get?
And now I have been kicked
To the curb.
curb by my lady friend who's replacing me with
A teddy
a
bear.
stuffed friend.
Carl, normally I laugh at you, but you got spunk here.
Normally,
Yes, I laugh at people who get kicked to the. I've seen this before.
many times I've come to the fair and been dumped.
Yes, Carl, yes. This is the first time I remember Sandy, Tiffany, Sandra,
Oh, no,
Sally.
Sandra.
Sandra looked like Holly Berry. And she left with
Another
the Pink
teddy
Panther.
bear.
Yes, the Pink Panther teddy bear. Carl, join me. There you go. From here on out, kid, it's going to be you and me, the two lonelies. Because it's happened to me before as well.
That's why you work here at the ball throwing pit?
Exactly. I've seen it because I've experienced it, son. My woman left me for a teddy bear.
Teddy bears are much better bargains.
Sounds like a song.
Teddy bears are the best. They don't sweat or snore or fart. They are fluffy, have beady little eyes that might come off in the laundry, but we'll worry about that later. Still a good bargain.
So we gotta give a little bit of time. Our next artist is a world traveler. Not a joke. He's come from the favelas of Brazil, south side of Chicago, the rough and tumble of Harlem, the spines and needles of Detroit. And he wound up here tonight in Oakland, California, just for you all. The great E.B. Jackson. Thank you very much, man. Thank you.
Peace and blessings to all all of you, the beautiful people. It is I, E.V. Jackson, the man with the power, always sweet, never, you guessed it, sour. It is I here to help you get through your day, to help you get through your life. I am a world-renowned poet, and I've come here tonight to do some poetry. Normally I would have a poem ready, but I see that we have a great audience, and I want to make it interactive. So whatever you want me to do a poem about, please feel free and tell me, and I will do a poem about that. Anyone, please.
Strawberries.
Strawberries? Thank you, sir. I will do a poem about strawberries. Walking through the forest, I see a beautiful strawberry plant made just for me. I pick one down and I look at it and I don't frown. I smile because I know the strawberry is for me. Bark! What do I hear? A grizzly bear coming. Oh dear! What should I do? Should I run or should I stay? The grizzly bear getting closer. Oh my, oh man, oh, I see the grizzly, and he sticks out his paw. He wants the strawberry. I give him the strawberry. He eats it and smiles. And me and my new grizzly bear friend walk down the forest, arm in paw, all smiles. Thank you. And sir, I wish you and the Pittsburgh Steelers and Justin Fields and Russell Wilson much peace, many blessings, and many wins today. This season. Anyone else would like to throw something out for me to do a poem? Don't be shy.
Alimony.
Thank you, sir. Alimony. This poem's alimony. As I sit in the courtroom with the judge looking at me, that bitch over there says, I owe her some alimony. You know, I gave her the best 23 years of my life. I worked, I scraped, I saved, and what did she do? All she did was have 4 of my kids. Okay, so I went out occasionally and had me a little fun with a couple lady friends, but hey, that's me being me. Now all of a sudden I owe her alimony. I didn't want a divorce. I wanted it to stay the way it was. But no, she had to go find herself. She had to go get educated. And now I gotta foot the bill. Ain't this about a bitch? So as the judge looks down at me, telling me, E.V., that I gotta pay her $50,000 worth of alimony, all I gotta say is this: stick it up your ass, judge. Throw me in jail. Because the day I pay her alimony is the day I die. Alimony. Thank you, sir, for that suggestion of alimony. And may you and that weenie and glasses have much prosperity. Thank you. Anyone else, please, with another suggestion? Anyone?
Crocodiles.
Huh?
Crocodiles.
Crocodiles. Thank you, Miss. Crocodiles. As I go through the Florida Everglades with my camera, trying to get a good shot of a flamingo or something, I see beneath me a crocodile coming. Will this be my last day? Will I be crocodile meat? Maybe. Then I look down and see I'm wearing crocodile shoes. I guess this is a life cycle. They had to kill a crocodile to make my shoes, and I guess this crocodile has to kill me for survival. Well, if I have to go out like this, I'd rather go out being eaten by a crocodile than be eaten by a shark. Because I know crocodiles love dark meat while sharks tend to go for the white. So, Mr. Crocodile, do what you need to do. I'm at peace with knowing I will be your 2-piece in the biscuit side. Crocodile. Thank you, Miss, for that. And may your smile continue to light up many, many rooms. Anyone else? No suggestion? I think I got a couple more in me.
Graduation.
Thank you. Graduation. For many, graduation is a time of celebration. For many, graduation is a time for reflection. For others, graduation is a time to find yourselves. For me, graduation is a time to party. Because these last 4 years have been a pain in my ass. And I finally get to tell the professor, you know what? I passed. You can kiss my natural black ass. I can't wait to go to the dean and get my degree and look at all those haters and say, suck it, baby. My degree will carry me to many, many places. But as of right now, this keg I have has to be carried from my house over to the fraternity. We're going to party like it's 1993, not 1999, 1993. Because that's when partying was partying. We're going to turn off all the internet because what happens at our party stays at our party. We're going to get buck wild and naked. We're going to feel fancy and free. And if we're not hungover too bad, then we're going to go to the graduation tomorrow and have it with family. Because finally, I get to graduate. And it only took me a grand total of 10 years. Graduation. Thank you, Miss. And may the light, because I can't see you, be your everlasting peace.
Thank you.
One more, please. One more. I have one more in me.
Inflation.
Thank you. Inflation. I went to the grocery store. I tried to find the cheapest meat I could, which was bologna. I looked at the prices and damn near fell out on my fanny. Bologna costs now $8. $8 for some bologna. If that's not the most bologna I've ever heard, I don't know what is. I kept walking through. I said, fine, I'm going to be a vegetarian through and through. I went to the fruit and vegetable section. I cried. I seen that some lettuce was $12. Why? It's lettuce. I said, okay, I'm gonna give me some grapes. That didn't work real well. I felt like I got raped over some coals. Grapes are $12. I didn't ask for imported grapes. I just want any kind of grape. Said, okay, good. I'm just going to go get us some ice cream. Said, you know what? Fruits, vegetables too much, and the meat is too much. I'm going to go get some ice cream. Ice cream. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, ice cream. The fuck you mean ice cream costs $35? The hell you mean? If I wasn't a peaceful man, I would have robbed that grocery store. But Jimmy Jackson, a man of peace. So I got my little items. And I walked out the door. Yes, I stole it. They didn't know it. I had to have it, so I walked out. And I'm telling the United States government, with inflation that you have going, you may see E.B. Jackson walk up 1600 Pennsylvania with an assault rifle looking for the president and say, inflate this. Thank you, inflation. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Once again, peace and blessings to all you, the beautiful people. I've been E.B. Jackson, hoping to bring a little joy to your life. Bye-bye.
Our next stand-up
is the new artist here. He's a rising star in the East Bay. Give it up for Phil E! Going on, Fan Theater? Yes. Give it up for all the performers you saw earlier. Yeah. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for me. First of all, let me just say, I cannot get you weed. All right? Some people keep asking me, like, hey, you have some weed? Can you get me high? I don't have any matches. I don't have any lighters. I don't have papers. Okay? Just saying. There's like a cannabis club around here. But I recently discovered that there's two types of weed. Okay? There's the type of weed you smoke it, and you could come up with like the algebraic equation to world peace. That type of weed. And then you have the type of weed you smoke it, and you can't figure out how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I mean, seriously, you take the hit and you're like, that world peace weed is like A squared plus B squared equals, you know, that shit. And then the type you just smoking. I got peanut butter. I got jelly. Which one am I? I'm sorry, I got a lot on my mind. I recently got a COVID divorce. You know what that is? It's when you're in a relationship with somebody and you're living together, everything's well, everything's perfect. So you think. And then you get a divorce, but then you don't move out the house with that person. So you're living with the person you just got divorced from. And life just goes on, month after month. And you're sitting there, still paying the rent, still doing chores, but you have a new room now. You're just sitting in your room, still seeing the person, like, hey girl, how you doing? She ain't talking to you. Her friends come over. They're talking shit about you. You're right there, though. It's like, what the? I hear you. And you hear them laughing, too. Just like that. She says stuff like, don't come out of your room tonight. Or better yet, don't come home until after 11 o'clock. Sorry. I have a Penn Theater now. Anyway, let me just, I'll leave you with this. Any 49er fans? What is wrong with you? The 49ers have left San Francisco and they're still 49er fans. People are still like, 49er? It's like, this is a dysfunctional relationship. Y'all got a divorce a long time ago. I mean, Santa Clara is now the new person. Isn't that cool though? They kept the rings though. They kept the wedding dress. But now we're just over here clapping for it. We love you. What the? I'm just saying. I was a COVID divorce before there was COVID. intimate crowds. It reminds me of where I met my ex-lady. We were at the free clinic. You can actually hook up at the free clinic. You find some people at the free clinic. I'm serious. So, they got an espresso machine. They got couches, leather couches. You know what I'm saying? See somebody like, you got what I got? Can I get what you got? I like your rash. Can I get your prescription for you? Sam, try it. I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Hold on to love if you have it.
We're gonna do some music stuff.
Yeah. All right.
Are you ready? Do I need to set anything up for you?
No, just speak one more sentence.
Oh, I'm speaking a sentence right now. Stalling for time. Well, thank you guys for coming out. We're gonna do some songs, and now our newest artist, Joanne, she's joined and now is an official performer now. But she's gonna do
Please put the chair back.
her song. Okay.
Keith, keep speaking.
Like I said, she just became a performer.
She worked hard and she's honing her improv skills. Literally, I can stop speaking.
I can put my game face on. I can put my game face on. And you never know that anything is wrong. Who's that on the phone? Oh, I know that ringtone. Babysitter's calling. Deal with her, no stalling.
Your kid bit my cat, and he broke all my plates. I'm gonna have to hike up my rates.
No problem. I can put my game face on. I can put my game face on. And you'll never know that anything is wrong. Who's that on the phone? Oh, I know that ringtone. Corporation's calling. Deal with it, no stalling.
Deal didn't go through. We should sue. Or was it you? Meet us at 2.
No problem. I can put my game face on. I can put my game face on. And you'll never know that anything is wrong.
can't see you tonight. New girl at work needs my insight. She asked me to stay. I wanna give her a hand. Yeah, you don't mind. You understand.
No! Problem! I can't keep this game face on. I can't keep this game face on. I just need to let it go, let it go, let it go before I'm gone.
Well, now I have one of the loneliest cowboys behind me in the East Bay, setting up his year-old amp for the fire for you. He's come from long and dusty trails to play you a tune, or 3, or 4, or 5, but mainly a lot of tunes, a lot of pedals, a lot of equipment, a lot of setup time. That's right, where are the roadies at? Where are they? However, this lonesome cowboy has a song to say and a tune to tell, if you know what I mean. No? I wish I could go back to those days when I had a singing voice. But I sadly do not have that anymore. That's right, multiple singing voices.
Good choice.
Are you ready, cowboy?
No.
No?
Sounds like a song.
He's got to plug in his pedals, fire, amplifiers, electronic music.
Keith, everybody, thank you.
Electronic music that will come and soothe your weary souls on the way to the roads of the 580, 880, the 24 to the 680,
All right, I'm ready now.
up to the 5, and down that long and dusty road. Take it away, cowboy.
So, like Keith said, I'm a traveling cowboy. I do a little singing, a little playing. Only thing is, I don't know who I'm going to be singing about tonight. So I need from all of you, who am I singing about? Give me a name.
Jesse Jane.
Angela? I'll go with Angela, thank you. And what does Angela do for a living? What's Angela's occupation?
Makes ice cream.
Angela makes ice cream. Thank you. This is a song about Angela and how she makes ice cream. Oh, Angela, Angela scoops the ice cream away. Angela, she's the best scooper that we've seen in the Bay. Oh, Angela, Angela, she was the best in the Bay until one day she up and ran away. Now we have no one to pay for the ice cream, because Angela why did you run away? Angela, why did you run away? That was Let me get, who else should I sing about? Do I have another name?
Victor.
Victor. All right. And what does Victor do for a living? Any profession.
Taxidermist.
Victor the taxidermist. Thank you. I can't wait to find rhymes about taxidermy. You know what? I'll even put this in a new key just for you. Taxidermy is a profession. Victor was a professional at stuffing animals to look on display. Hey, hey. Oh, Victor the taxidermist. He got all the snakes to be their best. And the mongoose that he won was the best. I can't just keep rhyming best with best. One day Victor got in trouble with the law. He taxidermized something that left everyone in awe. Everyone wondered what happened to Angela. Well, now she's on display, scooping ice cream stuffed with hay. That's the tale of Victor, the taxidermist, who taxidermized something he shouldn't do. Now he taxidermizes things in the big house. Jail. Turns out it's illegal to taxidermize people. Victor went to jail. We're running low on time. David, do I have time for one more?
One more.
One more. All right. Let's go one more. A name, please.
Ralph.
Ralph. All right. And one more occupation for Ralph.
Improv.
Improv. Ralph does improv. It's gonna be tough. All right. A blues song about Ralph the improviser. You know my friend Ralph, he likes to run his mouth up on stage with his friends, night and night again. He just makes stuff up off the top of his head. Suggestions from the audience? He doesn't need that. To him, that's dead. He just moves a chair around and sits and says, I'm Ralph. My name is the same in every game. Because I'm an improviser. And making up new names is lame. Come see shows every Friday and sometimes Saturday. Here at the Pan Theater, come in and say hey. many things rhyme with Ralph.
His big mouth.
Ralph's got a big mouth. And he likes to flap his lips on stage. But one day, Ralph, well, he also went to the big house. But it was Comedy Jam. Because he made a real bad joke that left everybody just not laughing. Now he's not improvising with us anymore because his antics were more. And, well, this song is turning into a chore. Oh, Ralph with his big mouth, big mouth.
Well, we've reached the end of our show. Yeah, we need roadies.
Can I get all the improvisers that perform tonight up on stage? Be careful of the equipment and stuff. That is a lot of equipment. And Miguel, Philip, come on. Philip. Cole. Keith.
Elgin.
Joanne.
Alex.
John. Thank you guys so much for coming. We have classes, we have more shows coming up in June, and we have one more next week. If you want to stay informed, go to our website, Pan Theater. Do the turnaround if you have the shirts. Please tell your friends if you've enjoyed the show. Thank you so much for coming, and have a great night.